Hi everybody, Bob with Knives Town here. Today we've got a knife for you from Rat Cutlery, or their new name is ESEE Knives. That's E-S-E-E. That stands for Education of Survival, Escape, and Evasion. That's the name they decided to change to. In this particular review, we're looking at the RC3 knife. Comes with everything that you see here. The knife comes with a very versatile sheath with numerous carry options. We'll get into that. The belt clip, molly locks, comes with a couple of these survival tip cards. It's interesting. One of them is the old Rat Cutlery tip card that you've probably seen if you've ever bought a rat knife, and the other one is the very same card except with the new logo, ESEE Knives. So they're kind of in the middle of the transition right now. Anyway, let's just get to the sheath. It is a ballistic nylon backing. It's a moly sheath of ballistic nylon, and this sheath here that the blade is contained in is a very hard Zytel-like plastic, and it can be attached to the moly back with screws. It does attach here with screws, so it's very secure on there. They do have steel eyelets that those screws can go into, and so it can attach to this and be carried in a multiple variety of ways. You've got this snap here, all right, and of course these are loops here that can be threaded onto a vest. It also opens with friction like that to go over a belt, just for standard belt carry. It does have a plastic loop here for webbing carry. It does come with an explanatory. It shows all of the different ways this can be carried here. We do have here it shows the molly locks in use, which are these right here. Now these would be screwed to this would be when the knife is removed from the ballistic nylon, and these would be screwed onto it, and these molly locks would be latching onto a molly vest or something like that. Or it can be removed from this nylon sheath, and this boot clip or waistband belt clip can be attached, and it can be worn that way. With this that would be the way that it's secured, and that would be, like I say, it could be a boot clip, or it could be inside the waistband, or of course it can be carried like this, as you see here, where it's held with a Velcro strap there. It's also what's called a jump-proof knife, which means that this knife has actually been field tested by military, and one of the little tricks they've got here is they've got an elastic waistband type deal there, which can be wrapped around the top of the knife for extra security when jumping, when parachuting with this knife. So there's just been a whole lot of thought put into this knife and the different ways that you can carry it. It can be, the paracord can be used to make a belt loop. I mean, it's almost limited only by your imagination. It does come with a document here that does display all the different ways that it can be carried, and discusses the sheath and its different functions and options here. So it's one of the more versatile carry systems that you'll find out there. All right, very good. Now on to the knife itself. The knife removes. There's a nice rise here for gripping and pushing away. It is a friction sheath. It is held in there very securely. When you put that in, you get like that, and that's in there good and secure. But to pull that out, you use your thumb and get that out like that. There's the knife like that. Specs on this knife. That's a blade length of 3 7/8 inches. That is 1095 carbon steel. It is powder coated. That you can see there. That does have the powder coating on it to prevent rust and corrosion from occurring, which will happen with 1095 steel. Although, you know, that can be prevented. That can be stopped with the proper products. Something like, for example, Sentry Tough Glide would be an excellent example of something that you could use, you know, to prevent that. That's a dry lube, and it'll put a dry film protectant on your knife on the exposed edge, and that'll keep it nice. The blade is 1/8 of an inch thick. Okay, flat ground. Full tang construction. This knife is made in the USA. This knife was reviewed by the National Tactical Officers Association, and they did score the knife as a 4.77 out of 5 on their rating scale, and that review was published in the Tactical Edge Journal, so you can read it there if you want. The knife comes with a what RAT calls their no questions asked warranty. It's basically a lifetime warranty, no questions asked. So, you know, this knife, I just really appreciate the way they make this knife, and all of their knives. You know, these are some of the best fixed blade knives that you're going to buy. It's a serious knife, and it's well made, and it will last a lifetime. The handle is micarta, and it does have a lanyard hole, and it does also have a glass breaker pommel at the end there. It's a glass breaker, or I suppose secondary weapon, you know. With the right there, right at the end of the lanyard hole there. Like I say, that is a micarta handle, and the edges are rounded all around, so it's very comfortable in the hand. It's got jimping there at the top for your thumb. It does have a choil here, so you can choke up on it and get it in that hold there. You know, a little bit further down for better control. Or you can hold it in a more conventional hold. It's comfortable in the hand. It feels good. The weight of the knife is 5.2 ounces alone. With the sheath, it is 9.3 ounces. And you can see it is made in the USA. This is the ESEE-3MIL. You get the knife, you get this sheath with the numerous carry options. That sheath, by the way, I forgot to mention, does have a water drain there to get the water out. That's your inside the waistband or boot clip carry, your molly locks, and then your survival tip cards. And it also does come with this sheath explainer and the different ways it can be carried. That's what you get. That's high quality. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you again.